Hey, how's it going? I know what you're thinking. This looks weird. This doesn't look anything like your world. That's because I'm in a new world. I've done a thing. I know. You've seen it once, you've seen it 1,000 times. I joined an SMP. Don't worry, the old school Let's Play world is here to stay, and we'll still be checking back in there. But for now, I've got an opportunity to play with some really cool people and do some really cool stuff. And I couldn't say no. The videos won't look different, except for, there might be 1 or 2 more shenanigans taking place. But other than that, it's the same old me, just in a different world. And I think it's best to get back to the beginning to get you guys caught up on where we are now. And of course, as things always start on SMPs, we did introductions. Then we did a little spelunking right near the spawn, and then we went on a beautiful journey. And we boated sheep for 45 minutes to bring them here to our camping island, where we quickly learned we didn't need them. But hey, don't take my word for it. Stick around and see what happened. I'll check back in for a future Context Cobb segment.
I have a question.
Yes?
What's wrong with your mouth?
It's fine.
There is nothing wrong with Shaded's mouth.
It's fine. It's a good mouth.
Can we get a group picture thing? We got.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be in the dark.
Alright. Ooh, let's go!
I hope my beard looks good in the lighting. And here we are, separated from the group slightly, but we've got to get geared up. We've got to get started at some point. We'll meet back up with people here eventually, but for now, let's get some tools, get some coal, get ourselves situated. We're gonna start out by settling ourselves down in a nice little camping colony. It's so cool to be in a world like this with other people. It's just a totally different feeling to have like actual life in your Minecraft world. Yeah, it's so like there's just people running over there on the hill, and it's pretty cool. It's one thing I really didn't expect when I first started this whole YouTube journey was how many people I would meet along the way, and how many it's so interesting to have other people with a shared experience to you. Well, this is a very different world than our normal survival world. We don't really need to save stuff here, so goodbye wood tools forever. I'll never see them again. I'm just gonna take advantage of having this spawn right here in this kind of convenient area and make ourselves plenty of torches and coal, although we probably should be looking for sheep, honestly. I don't know if we have vote sleep or not on the server, actually. I probably should have asked that question, because there's a chance that we may need everyone to sleep, and if that's the case, there's no chance we're sleeping through this night. There's way too many people on to get that kind of... Look at them just tearing down this forest. I was actually super lucky. 23 coal in the first little chunk here. Get ourselves a nice little stack of torches. What's that, like 44? And that'll leave us a decent amount there left to smelt down whatever iron we find.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Did you just...
Oh, jeez.
You'll never believe it. It just rained down wool and mutton.
You're so lucky. Alright, off to find another sheep.
I guess we're not sleeping through this night.
I was killing that one for you guys, because I thought it was going to get away.
Just trying to get up here and get a better bird's eye view of this valley. Like I need to get my bearings. It's a whole new world. I haven't looked at the seed really at all, so... We did like an initial kind of screenshot, and people kind of picked, their general locations that they wanted to build in and stuff, but, it's not the same as actually being in the world and seeing the terrain and the variations in height. So our base is going to be over here somewhere, but I don't know exactly... I can't remember where we're planning on building our campsites. That's the big question. Let's just head this way and see if we can meet up with some people. See if they have some more knowledge.
I'm gonna kill some pigs.
What are the odds of that?
Kill it! No. Or I don't normally eat pigs. But
I don't normally eat food, but when I do...
It's only to stay
I don't
alive.
normally eat food.
Hey, look, there's Drip.
Drip!
Hi, Drip.
Hi, bye!
Again.
I don't want to alarm you, but there is an arrow shaft in your ear.
Oh, that explains. Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Actually, you both have it in the same ear.
Too.
We've attracted some very bad attention, and that boat's not fast enough.
Oh,
Oh, no.
It's fast enough if you lead them away.
Have to outrun the bears. Have to outrun you. All right, I'm taking this sheep over to the campground, I think.
I was tempted, tempted by your smile. I was tempted, and for a little while I was certain.
Did you have sailing across the ocean with sheep on your boats on your bingo cards?
No, honestly, no.
Top left corner of my bingo card.
It's the first one.
You
We can
Oh,
try to
well,
get
you
some
guys-
iron. What's
You
up?
guys brought some
Ooh,
sheep with you.
some sheep. Let me guess. You
We
didn't
assumed
need
there were
them.
none on this island.
Nope, there were like, I've already trapped 2.
Hopefully through very skillful editing and of course the context cob segments, you're able to follow along with what's going on so far. And yeah, the camping island looks a little bit different now, but this is still me from the future. We've got a little bit more catching up to do. In this next part, we initially land on our Plymouth camping. We don't actually have a name for this place yet. I'm still spitballing them. If you think of a good one, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, once we got here, started getting settled, and I decided that I would go for a little spelunking by myself with no armor and poorly resourced. And that led to my inevitable death. Very, very deep underground and with no hope of recovering one single item. And that was a pretty major setback on day 1 of the server. But luckily, while I was down there, I did manage to find a skeleton farm, and I set up our first little rudimentary XP bone meal farm thingy-mabobber for the server, and then someone quickly upgraded it and made it way better. But I found it, and that counts for something. Alright, our inventory's a bit of a mess, but we are starting to get a couple of resources here. We are deep in a cave underneath the campsite. Hopefully we don't die down here. We've collected a decent amount of minerals. We're almost to deep slate level. I'm just kind of spelunking beneath the island and found a huge cave system. This will be really handy going forward, but for now it's a little bit scary. Also, it's very narrow. It just seems to keep going, but it is all like this, where it's like 1 block wide. You ever seen those like videos of people like diving down through cliffs underwater? That's what this has felt a lot like. I'm just trying to get kind of our initial resource stuff out of the way. I know in the last series I kind of like took my time, and you know, I think it was like episode 4 before we had full iron armor and stuff, but I just want to get through that part on this one, because this series is less about the world being permanent and the total journey. It's more about experimenting, having fun, and hanging out with other people. It's also kind of learning how to create videos like this in the first place, because it's just not something I've ever really done before, and having other people is just, it's a way more interesting dynamic. But we've got our iron pick. We have no armor, which is a little scary in here. Maybe we'll make some boots or something. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep collecting iron, getting resources together, and then I'll check back in when we're gonna build our little campsite. I think we're gonna build a cool little tent canopy thing. We're gonna need to find some sheep, and we're gonna need to dye them, because I think I want to make it a blue tent. So we need to find blue dye and some sheep and get them bred up. But for now, I just need to get some iron for buckets and, you know, basic starter stuff out of the way. But I'll check back in after I get through a lot of that stuff.
Yep, I believe there were some closer to spawn.
No!
Oh.
What's going on?
Just, you know, dying. Again and again.
Yeah, same. I was really deep underground.
Nice, nice. Hi, Banana.
I just died from a skeleton.
Let's go. I just died from a drowned with a trident.
That's fun.
Hi, Cobb.
Hello.
Wait. We gotta get them boots. We gotta take them with us. We're gonna set up a guillotine.
Do you guys want to come up? Do you guys want to come on a side tangent with us?
A side tangent?
Oh, there's a boat right. Yeah. We have a boat right here. I don't know who it's
Is that
against.
implying that you wouldn't have come if it wasn't fight?
Then we have 2 quests: food and guillotine.
Food and guillotine. Yikes.
Let's go.
So is the
Oh, yeah.
food quest that thing
Hey,
you don't
now
want me to know
depending
about?
on what your
Yes.
depending on what your
Okay.
morals are,
Same
those
thing.
could be combined into one thing.
We're not gonna kill the mushrooms, are we?
Yummy
No,
spider.
What?
we're talking about like.
Is Cavno coming?
No, I'm not going. You guys are good.
Alright.
Okay, like
Onwards.
Bye, Cobb.
Bye.
Bye, Cobb.
You guys just stole his fish.
It's fine.
I did.
What? Don't give it back to him.
He'll live.
When I came over to your house, I dreamt that I was bleeding out, and I woke with you inside of my mouth, and questions of the why and how again.
Hey, Cobb.
What's up?
Would you possibly have any string on you at this very moment?
Oh, I might.
Might possibly have enough string for us to fling Morg into the stratosphere whenever he logs back on?
Oh, that might be doable. How many do we need, you think?
As many fishing rods as we can make.
Oh shoot, my bad.
Oh wow,
Okay, well,
Jax,
there's
vandalizing
3 or
Cobbs.
4 of us. I don't think
I only have 8 string.
8
Oh,
string.
that's-
That's
that's
4
a good
bows.
amount.
Yeah,
That's
that's 4 fishing rods. That's doable.
Do you want to join us?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Morg.
How do you get there?
More,
hey,
can you do us a
Ward.
favor?
Can you go back AFK?
Yeah.
Can you just
Can you just
disappear
AFK,
again?
go back to where you were?
Just go AFK and go back to where
May I
Also,
ask
do
the
you
reason?
also happen to have like a stack of blocks or so? So I really want to build a very tall tower.
Yeah, for
Just a
spying
1x1
for-
tower. Yeah,
Yeah,
with our
eyeglass.
or the eyes.
Do you by any hand have like a very heavy object
No.
that appears in cartoons sometimes?
No.
Oh no, it's nothing like that.
Nothing like that.
All right, remember he was AFK the whole time.
Yeah, he was.
Alright,
Okay.
so now we just have to wait.
Do we want
for him
Banana
to
Boy to count us down?
count us down? We gotta wait for him to not become AFK anymore.
If he's
We're
gonna be here
watch
for it.
him while he's gone, so he just dies.
Oh man. Good thing my microwave
He's back!
burned down my house.
Oh!
Oh wait, Morg did go up. We were so distracted by Jax.
No, I saw
Morg,
him
go
up.
AFK again. Go AFK again, Morg. Alright.
That was
Whee!
an accident.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I mean, that was effective.
Hi, that was. I did not. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to do. Oh. Dang it, not again. Oh,
Yeah, no.
Oh, missed. I forgot that I don't bounce.
Yeah, you're not as rubbery as you used
MLG
to
water
be.
bucket.
It would've
Yeah.
been funny if I would-
On go or on
Okay,
one?
it's gonna be on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Whee!
Oh!
There was a little bit of
Oh! There go.
Yeah, I was a little late.
There. Oh.
Whee! Hello.
He
Hello.
just don't.
All right, I need to be productive so you can have the last cast on that bad boy.
Let's go. Thank you, Cobb.
And finally, after all that and all the shenanigans and all the distractions, we finally got around to building our starter tent. It's nothing special, it's nothing beautiful, but it holds all our stuff and it let us build next to all these cool people. Just look at, you gotta see their videos to get the full view and the full sightings, but it is so interesting how everyone's different styles and methods all mend together and just create such a diversity. I mean, the only theme we had was, camping and tents, and people went everywhere with it. There's a couple absolutely amazing RVs, definitely worth checking out. Some pretty amazing builds. But once we got through all those shenanigans, got all the materials gathered, built ourselves a nice little starter tent just to hold our stuff for episode 1. I think in episode 2, we're gonna build our actual starter base, which won't even be near this island. But this was a really good chance to just meet everyone, build in the same location, kind of get a feel for everyone's style, and I don't know, I'm really glad we did this. It was a good way to get an intro to the server, see a bunch of people, participate in a bunch of stuff. I mean, it was like every 2 seconds I felt like someone was walking by and something cool was happening, and I couldn't possibly include it all here. But again, I'm sure if you go and look at some of the other perspectives, you'll see all of that. But let's get to the build. Let's get to our beautiful blue tent, which you've already seen in the background if you were paying attention. And there it is, our tent to help us survive the early game. It's not our quote-unquote starter base, but it is our little place to rest our head for the first few nights, we'll call it. This is actually still day 1 of the server release, but again, we're trying to build this cool little camping island, and everyone's putting up their tents and their little huts. We're just kind of mingling and getting to know each other, and it's been a really great experience. It's so cool to play in a world with other people. I think I've said that like 5 times now, but there's just something about actual life going on in the world. And every time you turn around, there's another portal, there's an enchant table. You turn around again, all of a sudden there's a whole other building that someone else put up. When you're so used to playing in a single player world, and the only things that appear are the things that you make, it's just very refreshing to see other people doing stuff in the world. And I'm loving it so far. Hopefully it's coming across for you too. I've never edited or created a video in a setting like this. I have way more hours of footage because you just really never know when stuff's gonna happen. So bear with me on the timeline of the videos for the next few weeks. I'm hoping to be able to maintain my once a week schedule, but until I get like a rhythm and a real, design for these videos, I really don't even know like the kind of shape of the video, right? Like my videos typically follow a similar format, but this one's probably gonna be way different. and I would imagine it's going to take me a little bit to find my stride here, but if you can bear with me, I promise the videos are just going to get better over time, and you're going to get to meet all these cool people that I've met. It's one of the biggest surprises I've had since starting to do this YouTube thing, is that you meet so many people, and it's so cool to have so many people that you can talk to that have the same interests and the same situations that you're in, and I'm just really liking it. And hopefully you're liking the video, and maybe you want to subscribe to the video. I don't know. That's just an idea. All right, let's get some more tidying up done. We got all our stuff in our chest too. We're all organized. You know, it doesn't look organized because it's literally just a pile of chests and barrels, but I promise you, there's a method to the madness. Oh, I missed a spot. I didn't want the grass under here. Let me get this before I forget. I'll throw some carpets in there too. Where did I put my carpets? Oh, carpets are the one thing not in our chest pile. We have a sheep hole over here. Everyone needs a sheep hole. We needed a lot of blue wool, so there's probably like 50 sheep down there, because I just got tired of shearing them and waiting for them to eat, so I just bred them until I had enough to get a lot of wool all at once. Let's slip this in here, just like that. Alright, maybe I should expand this carpet out some. No, I don't think so. I think it looks pretty good as like a square in the middle. Imagine like if it was raining outside, you wouldn't want your carpet near the edges. I mean, this thing isn't exactly protected on the edges. Even a strong wind and some rain and you're getting wet in here, but that's fine. We can suspend our beliefs for now. Honestly, this is all I had planned to do. I didn't expect to get it all done in the first night of recording, but I mean, it was a bit of a grind. We did lose all of our stuff once, but hey, we got a skeleton spawner built, we got our tent built, we got all of our stuff organized, and we got just some basic crops going over there. But I mean, someone else built an enchant table, so that's done for us. We got instant XP. We don't have very much iron, because again, I lost all my stuff, but we do have one set and a sad iron pickaxe left, but we can enchant some stuff maybe. I haven't even gone into the deep slate levels to look for diamond yet, honestly, but I probably should work on that soon. But for now, I think this is a good start to Season 3 of Lotus. You made it this far in the video. I appreciate you. Thanks for sticking around. Have a good one.